I'm Ryan Donaghy. In my day job, I'm a business development manager for SCVO. Recently, I've taken up a trustee position with the Alfred Stewart Trust based in Dunfermline. So I've been in there for around about 6 months now. I think there's probably two kind of parts to that. I think that there's the part about the organisation, and I think it's something like there's 100,000 trustee vacancies, I believe, across the UK, which is obviously a significant number, and of charities that are needing that expertise and leadership and professional skills on the board. So it's really important for those organisations to be able to get that, and it's obviously tough for them to be able to attract those skills. And the second part of that is about the individual and what they want to get from it as well. I think that if you're an aspiring leader or you're looking to just develop, I think that joining a board is a great way to do that. You get exposure to different leadership styles and exposure to different industries and people from different sectors. And yeah, there's a whole heap of learning that can be taken from it. So I think if you're in a position to be able to give back, I think it's important to do so. So there's three parts to that answer. I think the first one is the professional development. I think that in my current role, my day job, if you like, that was an initial kind of step up for me in a development there. I've been there 5 years now, and I'm just looking to develop further. And I thought that it would be good to kind of look out with my current organisation to be able to do that. So that was a kind of a big driver for me, was the professional development side of it and the personal side. Secondly, I'm from Dunfermline. I'm a Dunfermline boy, and that's where I grew up. And the Alfred Stewart Trust is main aims is to improve the lifestyle for people in Dunfermline in the West Fife area. Something that's really close to my heart. So that's what attracted me as well. I felt it's something that I could get passionate about. And thirdly, which is a kind of really personal point, is the part of what the Alfred Stewart Trust does is it funds research into cancer treatments up at 9 Mills Hospital. And having kind of been through an experience with that in recent years with my mum, that was kind of really personal and something that I felt that really motivated me to want to give back, having been through something like that. I think when I was initially looking for a trustee role, it wasn't just any trustee position that came up, and I've just explained why this one appealed to me. I remember when the initial conversations about this, it was kind of reviewed as a big job for your first trustee role. But having been in it now and I think kind of been there from scratch essentially and having to set everything up from the beginning has been really beneficial for me. Again, going back to the development point of view, I've been able to see what you should be looking for in terms of getting the balance right on the board in terms of diversity and gender balance, setting the strategic aims of the organisation and what that should be like, and all the legalities and everything that goes along with that. I think that I've already taken so much from that, and watching how other experienced board members or trustees are operating. So I think from that perspective, the Alfred Stewart Trust has been great for me in being able to do that. There's still a heap more to learn in front of me, so we're still very much at the start of that. One of the motives for doing it was to make me better at my day job. I work closely with our info services team at SCVO, who deliver a lot of work around governance and supporting trustees. So absolutely, I think that I've heard the theory of that from working in my day job, but I think that now that I'm in there and actually a trustee myself, I think that what I'm learning from that is really, really beneficial. And I think that when I come away from those trustee meetings that we've had, I always feel really kind of energised and taking that into my day job. I've not come across, I would say, a significant challenge at the moment. I guess it's about kind of finding my feet and feeling confident within that boardroom and kind of knowing how to use the skills that I've got from my past experiences and taking that into the boardroom. So I think for me at the moment, a lot of it is just kind of sitting back and listening and taking a lot in. and then I think like obviously that hopefully will grow in confidence as I'm longer in the role. Most surprising thing for me is, and I don't know why it's surprising, is the level of commitment that everyone's bringing to it. We've got a board there and everyone is really enthusiastic about it. They're all bringing different skill sets and they all seem really committed to what the Alfred Stewart Trust is trying to do and helping that develop. So I think that would probably be the most surprising thing for me at the moment, is how serious everyone takes it, I guess. And it's not a role to be taken lightly. It's early days for me, so like I say, there's still a lot of learning in front of me, and I will take a lot more from it. But in those early days is just getting that basic understanding of what a trustee is all about, and what's required, and the opportunities that it opens up. I think I was speaking to a colleague this morning about it, and I think that I feel energised coming away from them because you feel that the work you're doing is really meaningful, and that for me has been quite powerful. I feel really committed to this particular cause at the moment, I think, because of where I am in my life and at the moment, and I think that kind of close connection to the Dunfermline area and the causes that it's there for. So I'm just really looking forward to kind of getting beyond this initial phase where we're getting ourselves set up, and being able to then start delivering on the goals and the mission of what the Alfred Stewart Trust is out to do. And I find that really highly motivating, and I'm looking forward to that.